Whoop whoop, what's up, Bearcats? It's Thursday. We're here, we're hanging, we're chilling for the HMG TNA Impact Watch Along and Bell Count. Yeah, pal, good to see you. HMG family in the house. Whoop whoop. Lab Rat going with 8 belts. Nice. I think I'm gonna go with 10 tonight, boys. Yeet yeet. Always appreciate getting to hang and chill with you guys and do this show with you. Whoop whoop. So waiting for the feed to start, pal. While we're doing that, I'm gonna pack a bowl. There it is.
Upside down because I turned TNA upside down.
Mike Santana has dealt with Trick Williams' antics for far too long.
I will hunt your ass down, and I will become your new TNA World Champion. Another title shot at me for this title. Your answer is no.
Santino Morello would like to weigh in on this situation.
Mike Santana, Ricky Williams for the TNA World Championship. Whoa, no. You should have talked to my lawyer before you came trotting out here. Because I got it written in black and white. I have at least 50 days. That's right, 50 days before I have to defend this title again, dog.
Trick Williams has changed the game. Santino Morello is going to have to get to the bottom.
Yeah, it probably will. Knowing them, it probably will. We'll probably see some fourth rope participation.
And it's for the TNA Knockout World Champion.
Good to see you, pal. Whoop whoop.
Second time NXT here at Heatwave. Ash to the top. Ash into the cover. And Ash brings the Knockouts title back to TNA.
So I'm guessing M now is taking Ash's tag belt, while Ash is the Knockouts world champion. Today's been going good. Today's been actually a really good day. Yo, what's up, Jay? How good to see you, pal. Whoop whoop. Hope you're having a good day, pal. Yeet yeet. Yo, what's up? Good to see you, Zach. Happy National Cherry Turnover Day to YouTube, pal. Whoop whoop. Yeah, sorry, I got some Buffalo Wild Wings tonight. So they got their that buy one get one. Yeah, I got honey barbecue, I got hot, I got wild, and I got Asian zing. One belt.
And his tag team partner from Rutherford, New Jersey, weighing in at 252 pounds, he is the TNA International Champion.
Well, man, wish I could, but you know, I can't. I don't really have like a transporter thing I could put it on and send it to you. Well, how much longer before we get something like that, where you can actually like put something like this little pod, and it just sends it to like wherever you're, you know, it's like somebody who has a similar one.
Representing first class, AJ Francis.
The Judas of TNA wrestling.
They're getting a lot of buffering issues. Yeah, I'm gonna change this feed up. So that's 2 belts now.
Tonight, Trick teams with AJ Francis against Mike Santana and Steve Macklin. Trick Williams continuing, as you saw, to wear the title.
There we go.
Upside down, in his own words, to represent the fact that he has turned.
Moose, moose, moose. Yeah, pal.
As much as I hate to say it, the man is not wrong. He has turned.
Yo, what's up, Final Boss? Whoop, whoop.
What did you think about the?
Yeah, that was fun.
Trick Williams.
That was fun when I was on,
Hold on a second. Here's the cover by
I was on there.
kick out.
How you doing, man? Whoop, whoop.
Some really good attorneys to get that level of discretion worked into his. Santana wanted a piece of Trick Williams. Macklin backs out. An opportunity for pick up where they left off.
Oh, good old Meltzer. Gotta love him. And I think Dog wants in.
AJ Francis.
I want to be right back. Whoop, whoop.
You didn't pin me that night. And remember, the one-on-one opportunity on NXT that Mike Santana had months ago against Trick Williams was ruined by AJ Francis, first class.
And clearly Mike Santana hasn't forgotten that either.
And it appeared that Santana Morales was going to make a one-on-one opportunity once again for Mike
If he wants to. If he wants to. He usually doesn't like coming in. Like, he wants me to go into the living room and hang out with him. He's weird like that.
Trick and Francis on Impact.
Yeah, he costs too much too.
In this opening contest, as Santana takes Francis.
Kick out at one.
Junior?
Obviously, Santana got
I'll see if I can turn this light on.
frustrations to take out on both AJ Francis and Trick Williams.
Santana
There we go. That's a little bit better.
picking up the pace here against the much larger man. Look at the strength, however, of AJ Francis. The real is fighting back. It's a tornado DDT.
Junior.
Big man. Cover. Francis out at two.
Take a little bit more than that to put the big man down.
Santana trying to position AJ Francis to revert out the likes of Leon Slater, the Hardys, and Steve.
Come on, quit trying to make it obvious you're positioning yourself there, AJ.
This company from outsiders, the likes of Trick Williams.
Thinking about a split.
It looks like a pretty decent sized house in there, so that's good for them.
What about that blocking splash? Hold on. Oh, what a rolling 150, and Francis shut it down.
Santana may have wanted the $150, but AJ Francis had a whole lot more money.
Well, except for that side of the camera.
Tag made, in comes Trick Williams. Now 95 days as the
Oh, some good chicken, pal. That's some tasty chicken.
times at this point between NXT and TNA.
In fact, why did not Terry, correct me if I'm wrong, Tom, but when Mike Santana returned to this company, was it not Steve Macklin that night he ended up facing one-on-one in the ring?
24 in Las Vegas, an open challenge put out by Steve Macklin, answered by Mike Santana. Oh, double shot to the throat there. Just a flurry of offense.
Obviously, Steve Macklin has become a much different man since then. Standing proud, standing tall for TNA, backing up Mike Santana here. But Mike Santana is in a bad part of town with a bad. Continuing to push, he will always keep stepping forward. You can bet on that.
A shot right to the back there by Trick Williams. Look out, Santana. Francis. Oh, Santana lands on his feet. Here comes Macklin now, legal.
Macklin taking off like he's shot out of a cannon. Firing away at AJ Francis here.
Macklin on the move. The psycho knee. Francis into the ropes.
Commercial break. Whoop, whoop. See what's going on in X-Land. Not a lot going on in X-Land. Man, nothing going on in X-Land. And a long-ass commercial break has got nothing. Here we go. Now we're back.
And we're back here on TNA. To stir, but Macklin to the turnbuckle. Trick Williams trying to run interference. Opening up the door for Francis.
Good match, even though it's long as shit, though.
Francis needed to splatter Macklin on the canvas.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you can use the promo code VICTORY25 to get your first for new monthly subscribers and get the final TNA Plus live special on the path to Bound for Glory Victory Road free. Head to watch.tnawrestling.com to sign up, and again, use the promo code Victory25. TNA Plus, the best way to watch Victory Road live September 26th in Edmonton.
Right now, Francis is having his way with the current TNA champion.
Francis trying to bully Macklin back into the corner. Macklin withstood a hell of a fight 2 weeks ago live in Emergence right here in Baltimore, defending his championship against Jake Something, and no countouts, no disqualification victory. He's still feeling the effects of that fight.
He's trying to fight off two men at once here, but the numbers game is a little too much, and it might be time to bust out a bottle of the finest, the sweetest. As AJ Francis takes a sip of Tennessee whiskey from a skull of Steve Macklin.
Trick Williams tagged himself in legal. Macklin's in the wrong part of town and a flapjack by Trick
Yo, what's up,
Williams
Zane? Good to see you, pal. Yes, Elegance brand over strong. Whoop, whoop.
against Moose and the face of the
They got all the knockouts gold, pal.
here in Baltimore. Knew exactly what he was doing when the ink was dry on that one. Oh! Big forearm blast. Nasty shot to the jaw. Macklin, though. Macklin, drop kick out of the sky. A rare move by Macklin. Don't see that every day from bulletproof Steve Macklin, but it may have opened the door. Macklin's been all but holding the line.
Over as fuck, pal.
Outsiders, and he tags in Santana. Who gets his chance to turn Trick Williams inside out here. Santana and Trick Williams revisiting their battle for the TNA World Championship in the main event of Slammiversary last month. The biggest gate in TNA history at the UBS Arena that night. This Santana, he's on a roll.
Bro.
And with Williams
And people still like, oh, but look at the five. Yeah, that's actually 1 point. That's just over 1 million because they had the 500,000 from Masco, BJ Bethel. Yep. Terrible. Terrible.
Santana's been absolutely Santana wanted to spin the block. He wanted to take Trick Williams' head off, but he scored.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my guests at this time, Cedric Alexander and the X Division champion,
3 belts.
Leon Slater. Gentlemen, the TNA World Tag Team Championships. Now, Cedric, you personally requested this match. Tell us why.
Simple answer. Did you see the war that me and Leon went through for the X Division?
Good question, final boss.
It made my respect.
I don't think
We
so.
spent so much time learning from the Hardys, but there's no way that this man can't be tag team champion. So what? They're teaming up and taking up from the Hardys. I think that's a great proposition.
I appreciate it, Sid. But, like the whole reason I am who I am, where I am, what I am, is because of Matt and Jeff and what they've. Oh man, don't get me wrong. I have mountains and mountains of respect for Matt and Jeff, but I guess you're right. Yeah. It doesn't. Just because I have respect doesn't mean we can't make this moment our own tonight. It doesn't mean
look
that.
great with more motor. He's got it. He's a little skeptical, but we got it.
I guess we got it, man.
We go get those bells. The bells.
Lofty goals for Slater and Alexander. They tangle with the Hardys tonight in our main event. Also still to come, Mara
Very
Shade,
true.
newfound friend of the Hardys, goes up against Tasha Steelz looking for payback against Order 4. Also, we'll hear from the brand new TNA Knockouts World Champion Ash by Elegance.
Yeah, I know. It's like it starts raining, everybody forgets how to drive.
At WWE Heatwave, the Knockouts World title has come home. But coming up next, Eric Young wants to cleanse TNA.
Pretty much.
Myron Reed, other Rascals, stay.
Another commercial break. See what's still going on in X-Land. How many things changed? Tony Khan with his word salad no answers. Dude, yeah, for real. Yeah, they at least got that right. No, yeah, for real. Sonic Boom. Yes, want to see some good shit, pal.
Not many people get the chance to do, and that's introducing a brand new title to carry the weight of the TNA International title.
It's a big deal because for a long time in this business, I feel like I never got the respect that I deserve. There's people on this roster nobody gave a about until they started wrestling with me.
I've been here a long time. Almost 30 years total. It's personal to me. It's always been personal, but at this point in my life, at this point in my career, I don't know if it can be more.
I never had a chance to watch ECW, so I can't really comment on that. Yo, what's up, Gross? They do well. What to do with you? Yeet yeet. Yep, standards were lowered and never raised again.
Really? But you've been around long enough to understand.
Okay, that's a good formula.
There's a shift coming, a change, a cleanse. But you've been doing this. Is coming.
We'll see.
No, you're right.
You see what we try to do? I'm not hearing this.
So I have to start going back and seeing some of this stuff on the network on Peacock. So I think they still have the old they have the library on Peacock. Okay, cool. Whoop whoop! What's up, Sonic? Good to see you, pal. Hope all's well with you. Yeet yeet. Oh, I'm sure they were, especially the Dudley boys, especially Bubba.
Continues to play every word Eric Young says, every person he comes across, including.
Yeah, that's true. They were hungry.
As we saw what happened in the fallout from Impact last
Yo, what's up, Scott Woodford? Good to see you, pal. Whoop whoop.
what he believed to be a vulnerable mind in Myron Reed and was trying to prey on that. Let the young goat has other plans tonight.
And his opponent, accompanied to the ring by Zachary Wentz, representing the Rascals, Myron Reed.
Myron Reed, to your point, standing strong, not giving in to whatever message Eric Young is trying to preach.
Oh yeah, '93. Yeah, that was when like Shane Doug. Yeah, that was just like the Shane Douglas stuff when he started going off on his promos. I saw some stuff from there. I saw some like the night the line was crossed. And '98 was nuts. That sucks to hear, man. Glad to hear you're getting over it. Doing well. Doing pretty well.
Very different situation and a different opponent.
Speaking of the Hardys, Sunday, October 12th, live on pay-per-view and TNA Plus.
Yeah, I think that might have been the absolute peak for wrestling popularity was '98.
For glory. Get your tickets now via TNA Wrestling.
Yeah, everybody was clicking on all cylinders in '98.
Greatest rivalries in the history of professional wrestling will come to an end in a TNA ring.
No doubt about it, the end of an absolute era. But boom!
Oh, Eric Young has been talking about cleansing. form that takes, and we only can surmise from what he tells us, but he's got a hell of a challenge here in this incredible athlete in Myron Reed.
I mean, no doubt about it, but I mean,
Oh my God, clean out of the ring.
speaking of cleansing, you know, as enigmatic as it is, I mean, let's just say throughout history when people talk about cleansing things, it's never good, but this is a
Myron Reed wipes out Young.
absolute five-star athleticism from Myron Reed.
Take a kick out.
Absolutely incredible. Trying to shut down this
Yeah, that's how a lot of people I met in the wrestling business, like, watched ECW when it first came out. They just happened to catch it on public access at 2 a.m.
Turnbuckles outside of the ropes. Been thrashed a little bit by Reed.
Yeah, and that's when South Park was hot at the same time, too.
Up and down again.
On the shoulder. Wait a minute. Young going to the eye of Reed. The
Costing him in the back. Maybe getting into the Joe Hendry.
Yeah, good work on that investigation work. Yeet, yeet.
Young trying to set up for a suplex. Reed trying to block it. Turn it into Stun Dog Millionaire.
Absolutely spectacular.
That's true, it was, but they were still, they still managed to keep themselves hot with, like, the Wolfpack stuff and Goldberg. And then once, like, you know, Finger Poke of Doom happened, late '98, things getting stale there. That's when it really started to hit that. That's when the free fall really began.
They turn it around against a TNA legend.
Now Reed. Leg drop right to the back of the neck.
Yep.
Reed off of the top rope. Showing off the athleticism he put on display in the 4-team ladder match for the tag titles back at Slammiversary.
Reed coming in clutch for the Rascals as an entire unit. All three of these guys go way back.
Oh, nicely done by Reed. Boy, Young out on kick out.
Yep.
Beautifully done, but still.
Great way of putting it. Yeah, that's when. Yeah, the end of '98 is when they did the.
As Eric Young champion.
Kick right to the back of the neck. Young in a dangerous position here amongst the ropes. Legs on a kick out by Young.
Very close though for Myron Reed.
Yeah, you had everything there.
It would be if he could put away Eric Young though.
A two-time TNA.
Yeah, they watered the shit down out of the NWO.
Reed, springboard here.
Up onto the shoulders, however, look out. Reed on the move. Oh, what a power slam. Cover. Irene able to kick out.
Never resent.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Eric Young better be careful. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, exactly.
Yeah, that'll put some butts in seats. Huh.
Again, this is the level delusion of, oh, wait a second.
Blow by Young.
And there it is. Driver.
Whoop.
Take a look back here. The referee.
Sorry, a little bit of a glitch there.
Young was distracted, also getting rid of Zachary West. A low blow into the pile driver. Sure, Eric Young's mind a chance for this cleanse to continue.
Yeah, it should have been DDP taking the belt off Goldberg. Absolutely. I agree with that.
What the hell does Eric Young have in store for TNA Wrestling?
Yeah, I tried to go for the quick knockout.
Last week on Impact, the Knockouts Gauntlet match came down to the final two. Jody Threat and Indy Hartwell. Now, Indy Hartwell just defeated Danny Luna, but was attacked by Luna after the fact. Luna was going to take a steel chair to Indy Hartwell. Jody Threat intervened, but only.
Yeah, that one of the biggest botches in the Monday Night Wars right there, because they legit thought that they were going to turn people away from Raw, and they did the complete opposite. 500,000 people changed the channel as soon as Tony said that.
Contender to the TNA Knockouts World Championship.
I've had a week to think
Nice.
about my actions and did I do the right thing? Maybe not. But the whole world is talking about it. And I gave everything to Spitfire. I never complained. I got the job done. I did what I was told. And when it was finally my chance, Indy Hartwell gets lucky and takes it away from me. And what do I get, huh? Oh, thanks for trying. Well, maybe trying just isn't good enough. But I am done being quiet. I am done being passed by, and I am done being in second because Danny Luna is out of limbo.
A lot of frustrations for Danny Luna. Meanwhile, in our main event, it's a non-title matchup as the TNA World Tag Team Champions, the Hardys, face the X Division Champion, Leon Slater, and Cedric Alexander. Meanwhile,
Wait, did they say non-title? Wait, what was that promo earlier about them hyping up the
Hardys last week. Tonight, Shane faces Steels. Also, speaking of WWE, this past Sunday.
Oh yeah, they were hot for that finish. The crowd popped huge.
TNA Wrestling by Ash by celebrates her victory following Heatwave. Next.
Can't really think of anything off the top of my head right now. But I know there was some stuff. Oh yeah, like downplaying the fact that like they try to play up how there are some, again, I wouldn't say it's WWE revisionist, but definitely like yeah, that's okay, that's a good example. Okay. Yeah, that's a good example. Whereas DX was, I mean, Bischoff likes to say DX was a knockoff of the NWO. I would say DX is more of a response to the NWO. And the way that Sean tried to play it off on TV is like, actually, DX and NWO are two branches of the same clique. Oh yeah, those are not good shows. Those are not good shows. Those black and white ones, Man, what's with these long ass commercial breaks at TNA tonight?
As I announced the Heatwave, the Speed titles are officially coming to NXT. And So Ruka needs a new #1 contender for her Speed Women's Championship. So,
Yep, we're back.
beginning on September 2nd, there's going to be a tournament featuring the following competitors. Candice LeRae from SmackDown, NXT's Lainey Reed, Fabi Apache from AAA, and TNA's Xia Brookside. All of this kicks off next week when Xia takes on Candice. Whoever wins this tournament will move on to face Soul for her Speed Women's Championship at No Mercy. Good luck, ladies.
This coming Tuesday night, our own Xia Brookside faces SmackDown's Candice LeRae in first round.
That's true. It was like they did, like, yeah, they rested on their laurels, just coasting on their, their '80s boom, and then once WCW got in the game and kicked their ass, they didn't know what to do until, shit. Hang on, is that 6 belts?
World Championship, my Knockouts World Championship. We walked in WWE Heatwave, and I beat JC, I beat Masha, and I saved TNA. Oh, and you're welcome. This entire company should be thanking me because I saved TNA. They would be so embarrassed. And this championship right here, without me, would be tarnished, would be lost, and would be in the hands of the enemy. What? It's coming home. And you know what that means?
Yeah, it does kind of seem like that a little bit.
Officially entered the elegance era. Woo! Do you know what that means, personal concierge? That means I want the most extravagant party.
I love parties.
Celebration.
I love celebrating.
Celebrating me.
You.
Next week, live.
Live next week.
Yes, in Minneapolis.
Wow.
Yes, please.
Colossal. Massive. Paramount. It's going to be humongous.
Yes, because I
Oh yeah, Live Impact next week.
of TNA.
And you know what? We need to do this party. We need to do the celebration. The whole world needs to do this. You saved TNA. You're the queen. You're the savior. Hey,
Yeah, like actually, that's a good point. You have more of the digital media belt.
Now let's get the planning.
Champagne, caviar.
You're the most dominant female.
Well, while the Elegance brand looks to celebrate next week live on TNA Impact in Minneapolis, Minnesota tonight, some more of the fallout from Heatwave, especially in the tag team division. Things are not okay for Fatal Influence.
Only tag team matches scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, the team of Jasmine Nix and Fallon Henley. Fatal Influence.
Well, I'm sure these two are not feeling too bright after WWE Heatwave, but the smile on my face will make up for it, will fill this entire room, because Ash by Elegance, I am so happy to be living in her world as Knockout.
First time in the history of the Elegance brand, you and I agree. Congratulations to Ash by Elegance, bringing home the TNA Knockouts World World Championship at WWE Heatwave.
We your inspiration, like that love, got that love. Their opponent, the team of Cassie.
Give me the inspiration, pal.
Jesse McCarry, the inspiration.
Now, I will say the Elegance brand has made enemies in both NXT and TNA. Recently, the inspiration of Emergence, which was live on TNA Plus. You can watch it back anytime on demand. It was the inspiration who feel they were screwed out of winning the TNA Knockouts World Tag Team titles at Emergence by Heather and M by Elegance, and last week on Impact TNA social and digital platform, Vince and Henley got in the face of Lee and McKenna.
Dude, that was a fantastic angle. But part of the problem was that there wasn't really a lot of room at the time for two major heel factions such as Heart Foundation and DX. Yeah, that was a good time though.
But we are truly living in the elegant era. I mean, they are running roughshod all over the Knockouts division. Not only, of course, the Knockouts World Championship, but the Knockouts Tag Championship that we know these two teams would love to gun for.
One down, one to go. All eyes now on the reigning TNA World Champion, NXT's Trick Williams, who was pinned by Santana earlier tonight.
Yeah, the U.S. versus Canada stuff angle, that was absolutely tremendous.
Things didn't exactly go their way at Heatwave.
And dude, and you could do that again. Like, you could use that formula today easily, and it would work. It would work so well today.
Thrilled to see the Knockouts World Championship home in TNA Wrestling.
See, you gotta do what you gotta do. There's the right way, the wrong way, and the elegant way to get things done. And clearly, with all the gold draped around them, it works.
Well, the elegant
Yeah, he'll do love.
And that wasn't the case at Heatwave. It was a no disqualifications match, so I will acknowledge that.
I speak 5 different languages. I am a lover of women.
And Fatal Influence is in command.
But I mean, even at Emergence, that was a 4-way tag team matchup. Lots of chaos. Technically, no disqualifications in many of those scenarios as well.
Flimsy.
Yeah, that was a little bit awkward. Steen joining the NWO, even though it was the Wolfpack babyface, it was,
Either way, the decision is
that was kind of, that was kind of weird.
Covered by Henley, kick out by Lee.
is ruling over this.
But the crowd loved it though. It seemed to work.
The Elegance brand have held the Knockouts World Tag Team titles now for 100. The longest reigning female-only Knockouts World Tag Team Championship team is 182 days.
Yeah, I know I'm doing it terribly. I'm sorry.
Fatal Influence. Here's the cover. Shoulders down and a kick out.
Not only
Another cover by Nix, please.
Oh, dude, yeah, it was Backlash 2000. That was a tremendous show.
And Lee has to survive once again.
look, I'll give it to the relentlessness of Jasmine Nix there, forcing Cassie Lee to kick out over and over again, and now wrenching back in the submission here. That's great tag team strategy, cutting her off.
Yeah, he spray paint. Yeah, he spray paint. What was it? Jake Roberts' wife's face on the front of his tights, or airbrushed it.
Tag team champions, TNA Knockouts tag team champions.
That's good shit, pal.
Find her way back. Champion NXT's Trick Williams is a tremendous bullseye on his back. He's trying to scramble after he was pinned by Mike Santana in tag team action earlier on tonight. Santana wanted to spin the block. Santana especially wants a TNA World title shot. Right now, Nix is legal. Cassie Lee evades Fallon Henley. And there goes Nix to the outside. But hold on. Henley, great teamwork there by Fatal Influence and a tag made.
But now the pressure is on. We've seen it done once. We know it can be done. The pressure is to get it done with the TNA World Championship now.
Window of For the inspiration up against fatal influence. Right now, the Elegance brand.
Dude, one of the greatest matches of all time, Bret and Austin, WrestleMania 13. Gold, now, yeah, the OG Goldust. That was such a great character. Such a great character.
There goes Jasmine Nix hard to the outside. And McKay. Goes Henley. Cover. Oh, McKay can't end the matchup.
Pretty even matchup thus far. You have to imagine whoever wins this not only gets a little bit of those
Very true.
bragging rights, but punches their ticket up higher on the ladder for another knockouts tag team.
Yeah, I think it's where I first saw Sabu too. Was like on those just downloading that off of like file sharing networks. Like hardcore wrestling. Okay, who's the Sabu table? All right, what's this? Dude, they could have really done something special with Shamrock, but it turns out there was some politics involved, from what I understand.
Illegal contact, Ray Wall. You call it effective, I call it illegal. I call it.
You will never ever forget the name of the chosen one. Choke on that, slap nuts.
Some fierce competition in the tag team ranks amongst the knockouts. I'm still reeling from all of her frustration, taking it out on both Indy Hartwell and her former tag team partner, Jody Threat.
Hey, sometimes when enough is enough, you gotta take that extra step. Looks like it might be happening here. And
Goldust.
The inspiration just to step are the women's tag team in professional wrestling, and they're proving it right now. Second. Oh, that's broken up there by Henley.
Good timing there.
Yep, I remember that. That was the first time I saw the video of that clip of Stone Cold giving Santa Claus a stunner.
Spinning heel kick there by Cassie Lee. Hold on, can Nix take this one? And a kick out. Big kick to the face. Now a tag made to Jesse McKay. Fallon Henley's been taken out of the equation, Ray Wall. Could it be time? Look out. Idolizer.
I vaguely remember those.
Inspiration. Look like fatal influence of NXT.
Here are your winners, the Inspiration.
Oh, Booker was fantastic during that time. I remember he did the that Chef Boyardee beef did something with that. Did something with Chef Boyardee. Beefaroonie, that's what it was. Or beefaroni, they called it beefaroonie.
Every knockout in TNA is putting their sights on the Elegance brand.
Well, right now it's time for the TNA injury report.
Oh, dude, those two were tremendous together. Like, remember one time they did a thing where they snuck in the NWO's locker room and Goldust is being like, he's being Steve Irwin. Oh, dude, yeah, that's where I felt. Yeah, that's where I fell in love with Booker T. Was like his early 2000s WWE stuff.
Of the system suffered severe head trauma following last week's attack by Special Agent Zero of Order 4. Doctors have confirmed that JDC is out of action indefinitely with no timetable for a return.
Yeah, they did. They really did.
World Tag Team Champions, the Hardys, the X Division Champion Leon Slater, and Prime Cedric Alexander underwent full medical testing.
That was so great.
Tag team main event. Despite the physical toll of their recent battles at Emergence, all four are ready for our main event. This TNA injury report is presented by BioFlex.
Hey, listen to me, man. I was assaulted by Mike Santana. It was after the bell. Hey, calm down, man. It hurt. Yeah, man, it was after the bell. No, you listen to me. That is not part of my job. Nah, man. Hey, I need you here right now. Get here ASAP. I ain't going for this, man. Hurry up.
Oh, I like this. Okay, so Trick's on the phone with somebody. Tell them to get here to the building. Okay, nice. I like this. We're actually continuing this with Trick and Santana. I like this. Yeah, Taz and Scott Steiner flopping in WWE when they got there, or at least when Steiner made his return there, not their fault. Not their fault. That was 100% politics and bad booking. Oh yeah, the Dean Malenko stuff, the conspiracy victim stuff, the thing where he actually like the pre-tapes of him or the vignettes of him going to Washington D.C. and preaching anytime he had a microphone. Pretty much politics. Oh, nice. Yeah, that was definitely a bad time for the product. That was a real bad time for the product. Yeah, imagine if they would have let Scott Steiner be like the same Big Papa Pump he was in WCW and just let him be that character on TV. Nope, he'd get too over. Yeah, that was a good show. I mean, that show itself was a good one. I'm saying, you know, just the product over the overall product at that time. It didn't mean they didn't have, great shows. Yeah, that I did not like that. Yeah, I did not like that at all. Like I'm watching this, like I was very uncomfortable watching that entire storyline and build, but it's like, okay, at least all right, okay, so obviously Booker's going over because otherwise they would not be doing this if he's not going over this, this villain with a lot of let's just say a lot of subtext in this storyline and angle. They wouldn't be doing it if he wasn't going over. So at least we got that to look forward to. And then nope. Triple H pins Booker like stupid.
When people push, makes you want to push back.
Yo, what's up, Darkseid? Good to see you, pal. Whoop whoop. We're doing well. How you doing, man? Yeet yeet. The man of 1,005 holds. Judas elbow. Armbar. Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, triple fraud, pal. Oh, nice. Whoop, whoop. Oh yeah, I was doing the karate chops when I was a kid in the Punjab school. We doing suck it, suck it, suck it.
My big brother returns to TNA Wrestling next week. Let's go!
We already knew that. It's next week live in Minneapolis.
But now
Do
it's
you
confirmed.
want to know something?
Never thought I'd be so happy to hear
Do you want to know some? Ooh, Lish looking nice tonight. Whoop whoop.
A little different around here. Let's call it a new attitude. And I actually think these people are enjoying it. The queen of the system knew that we needed to start making amends from some past mistakes. So what better place to start than here in Baltimore?
Speaking of over, do you want to know something? Yeah, so they're basically going all in with the system as baby faces now.
So, Mr. Little Brother, let me tell you something. Each and every person.
No, that's Alicia Edwards, Eddie Edwards' wife, and also a worker.
Your mouth.
Volunteering to wrestle me? I mean, I don't think I'm supposed to fight a girl, but I definitely will.
Not me, dumbass. Him.
Oh! That's a great idea.
And right, I just talked to Santino. This match is happening right now.
Outstanding. What the hell? Oh!
Glad you got to hear you like her, Final Boss. Yeah, it's Alicia Edwards.
Shenanigans. I call shenanigans. I love this side of the system. Trying to make up for their past transgressions. Yes, they've been monsters who've run roughshod over this company for nearly 2 years.
That'd be cool if it were.
I am open to reconciliation. I don't trust the system, but I like when the system attempts to beat up Brian Neville. That makes me happy.
Oh, come on, Hunk. You got this.
Oh. Former TNA World
Give you guys a heads up. I do have a delivery on the way. I gotta take care of when it gets here.
next week live on
So they're like 2 blocks away.
Minnesota. He'll have his support system. Yes, you mean his meal ticket.
Whatever, just because, again, I say it time and time again, just because your brother hates your
Give me Missy Hyatt and Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert, pal.
Do you even have a brother?
I've got 2 brothers who absolutely adore
Brian and Nick Nemeth do own a contractual rematch for the TNA World Tag Team titles stemming from Slammiversary clause at Emergence right here in
All right, while this match is going on, I gotta take care of this. I will be right back in just a little bit. Whoop whoop. Oh, nice. Yeet yeet. All right, back. Sorry about that.
Especially not right now.
Off the neck break. Cover and a kick out.
I mean, that ended in absolute chaos. I mean, Lord knows
Yep.
how bad it is.
It's all about mic skills. More than anything, it's mic skills. You can teach anybody how to do the moves. It's standing out in character. Yeah, I mean, I tried to, but unfortunately, when I was ordering it, it was going to close in like 15 minutes from the time I was placing the order. So it was like, yeah, I didn't really have any time. I apologize. I do have pants on. Yes, it's actually been a little bit more chillier than usual lately. We are still at 6 belts.
And now Eddie Edwards trying to set up. Going to the eyes. Going to the eyes.
By any means necessary.
Yeet.
Was trying to set up for a DDT. Nearly sent it to the referee. Eddie Edwards with a tiger. Boston knee party.
Nasty.
Cover. Eddie Edwards puts away Ryan Nemeth.
Here is your winner, Eddie
Well, after getting ganged up on by Alicia and Eddie Edwards,
Stop it.
let's take a look at how Ryan Nemeth lost this matchup. Eddie Edwards able to hit that Boston knee party and put Ryan Nemeth down for the 1, 2, 3.
We'll see how Big Brother to the system going after Ryan Nemeth when the wanted man returns to TNA Wrestling next week, live on Impact in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Lish looking good tonight, pal.
I just wanted to check and see how are you feeling after that surprising attack by Dating Luna last week.
Physically, it's just that.
Dude, Double Dash is sweet, pal.
Disappointed. I believed in Danny. I appreciated her. She had my back and I had hers, but this is.
I usually try to time it when it's or try to set it up where try to get the same person to pick up both.
I was looking for you. Look, banged up, but I also know you're one of the toughest knockouts here. So next week it's going to be you.
So last week, I lasted that whole gauntlet. All right, crybaby. All right.
Santino, please do me a favor. Add her to the match. Add her to the match. She's
Sure.
not done yet.
Okay, then it's going to be a triple threat next for the Knockouts World Championship. Daniela Luna, Jody Treats, and Andy Hartswell.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, it usually doesn't work, but I try.
What about that?
I think I got it like maybe 2 or 3 times.
A-Game, the ultimate
Yes, good point. Exactly, Final Boss. A promo should never sound memorized. It should sound like it's off the cuff and organic.
There's 8 essential vitamin ingredients and honey. A-Game, the official hydration partner of TNA Wrestling. Use promo code TNA15 for 15% off your order at Shop A.
Come tonight, TNA World Tag Team Champions, the Hardys, take on former foes, the X Division Champion, Leon Slater and Cedric Alexander. But up next, after tensions boiled over, Mara Sade will go one-on fours, Tasha Steelz.
Okay, I forgot about that. Area kind of affects that too. Forgot about that. Yeah, been a pretty decent show tonight. Now our commercial break time. Let's see what's going on in X-Land. Yeah, I'm watching the video. So apparently, there's this account called Puppies Lover or Puppies Eye Over, Puppies Lover or something. And apparently, they're showing a video of this neighbor or this person whose dog got their neighbor's dog pregnant, and then they brought the puppies over to the dad, and he's like, "Nope." Yeah, there is a flow to it for sure. Not a whole lot going on over there. Oh, these long ass commercial breaks though tonight. Damn. I have some more of these Buffalo Wild Wings.
I so upset?
Oh wow! So they brought. Okay, so they had Joe Hendry during a live event, like a live event house show on the European tour, and they had Miz put him over. Yeah, Hendry's going to WWE.
Even Joe, it started with him, but it won't end here. This will continue. The cleanse is coming.
All right, so obviously it looks like Eric Young choked out Joe Hendry backstage with some cables.
First, Eric Young took out Myron Reed. This is coming, and Eric Young wants to wipe the slate clean in TNA wrestling. For right now, we look to focus on more action. Before we were rudely interrupted by Ryan Nemeth, we were supposed to see this knockouts match.
Following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied by Order 4 from Brick City, New Jersey, Tasha.
Everything on the canvas, from pain to emotions, something I feel like you know nothing about. So how about this? I'm gonna go to Santino's and I'm gonna tell them that we're gonna have a match, okay?
opponent from Duke City, New Mexico.
Well, to be fair, she is straight out of the NXT factory line, going to TNA like for extra seasoning.
Railroad, I think there are a lot of things at play in regards to what happened last week on Impact. Very cocky.
Time for some smoky toki time. Whoop whoop. Whoop whoop.
Sade, quite frankly, the new kid on the block, if you will, has a lot to prove here in TNA wrestling in this knockout.
Or get a manager.
Sade knows she's got some friends within the Inspiration.
For sure.
We saw in action earlier on tonight, defeating Jasmine Nix and Fallon. They collect the WWE Heatwave.
Oh, look out. Sade with an early advantage here over Steels. Ooh. Has some friends in the Inspiration, as you mentioned before, maybe some friends, some backup in the Hardys.
Knee right to the back of the neck. Oh, and a kick out there by Steels. That was close.
Sade with his early advantage, his early assault.
Oh, and Jason Hodge tripping up Sade.
I don't know if the quite saw anything there.
The referee didn't see the involvement there by Hodge. Steels takes over.
Either way, that was a perfect opening for Tasha Steels to take advantage and do what she does best.
I'm still amazed at the unity of Order 4, everything that they have withstood this year, and then also the emphatic statement they made last week against the system, taking out JDC. Do you believe Order 4 is the dominant faction here in TNA Wrestling? Are the days of the system over?
I mean, that's up to the system, how much they're willing
Oof.
to do, what they're willing to do. But I always believe in what Mustafa Ali can do and the power he has to bring these people together. Let's not forget so much of that unity and success recently.
Cover by Steels. Sade kicks out.
Is exactly.
Another cover. Another cover.
That's a good point, Lab Rat. Like,
It's because of
he ain't doing much to put these shows together.
that ruse of Order 4, it worked in bringing out the tenacity, the best in Mustafa Ali, in bringing the great hands together once again with everybody in Order 4. Tasha Steel's success of Order 4 recently.
There's a lot of questions now surrounding the system, the long-term health of JDC. He's been friends with Matt Cardona for a long time. How does Moose regroup from witnessing what he saw last week and then also rebounding from the main event of Emergence, challenging Trick Williams for the TNA World Championship?
It's absolutely not a great place to be for someone like Moose to have that go down at Emergence.
That is very true. Plus, there's so much going on that it's hard to create memorable moments. Or at least a lot of content being. Hey, what am I trying to say? I'm tripping. I'm sorry.
Right now is trying to turn this one around.
And speaking of the TNA World Champion, Trick Williams, I understand his lawyer is en route. We're going to keep an eye on that situation. Here's the cover. Here's the cover. Williams planning with his lawyer.
Look,
Tricky trick, man. He's got all the tricks up his sleeve, and when we heard about his contract already, I'm sure he's thought of everything. Right now, it seems like Tasha Steele's there too, but kick right to the face there by Sade. Steels is down. The Green Hills watching.
Agreed.
Now up on the apron. And Steels attacking Sade from behind. Just enough of a distraction. Order 4 pain. Again. Out of the turnbuckles and Sade able to stay in.
Oh yeah, air punches. Oh my fuck, dude. Those are terrible. Finish her.
Laura Sade as Steels out cold.
Yeah, ooh. Yeah, that was. Oh, that was bad. Ooh. Yeah, that was bad. That was bad. That's like Greenhorn get like, first, 6 months of training and you're doing practice matches. Oh shit, what do I do? I'm deer in headlights.
We've seen the damage Agent Zero can do. Agent Zero is the reason why JDC of the system is out indefinitely. Oh, Sade trying to back inside the ring, but the cutter. A bit on the ropes. Steels takes the victory from
For real, lab rat.
Here is your winner, Tasha Steele.
Yeah, they kind of do, final boss. Can't.
Now look at this, the great restraining Sade. Steel's taking.
Oh, that punch was so bad. Oh, that punch was so bad.
Send a message loud and clear to anybody who would cross Order 4 and wait a minute. Well, this is complete overkill. Agent Zero has been summoned into the ring. We saw what he did to JDC last week. Come on. This is necessary. Come on. Laura Sade is defenseless. This could be a step too far. Oh, my God.
All right, hang on. Dog wants to be right back. Whoop, whoop. All right, back. Sorry about that. All right, so I guess this means probably we're gonna see Hardy's and Order 4 coming up, or I should say the Great Hands. And commercial break time. All right, let's see what's going on. Let's check out WrestleTix. See how some of these upcoming shows are selling at. How their sales are doing. Yeah. Let's see. The Live Impact next week is close to selling out. They probably will. As well as the tapings the next night. Nice. Good shit. From Minneapolis, good stuff. We didn't get to see any Moose tonight either. That was part of the problem too. There's been no Moose. No Moose. That's part of the problem. Yeah, we're not watching that. Ah, man, I'm sorry to hear that. How funny would it be if the ref starts counting and he goes 1, ha 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 ha, 2, ha 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 ha, 3, ha ha ha, ring the bell, ha ha ha. Yo, what's up, train guy? Good to see you, pal. Whoop whoop. No, I would actually book that way. I mean, Logan Paul's sticking around. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I would absolutely book that. Yeah, as far as in-ring and performance, yeah. I mean, he's certainly in the conversation. See, Real American Freestyle. Ooh. Yeah, they've sold about over 3,000, so good for them.
The final stop on the path to Bound for Glory will be
And that is it for now.
Canada, Friday, September 26th. It's Victory Road live on TNA Plus, and then on Saturday, September 27th. Your tickets now for TNA in Edmonton at TNAWrestling.com. He goes by the name.
She's all right. I mean, they did a thing with her and I forgot the other chick that she's with, Mila Grace, I want to say. They introduced those two as kind of like a almost like a documentary backstage interview segment, but it was like shot documentary style, and it's done really well. I'm like, okay, this is a good intro for these characters. Then they haven't done anything with them since. Yeah, I do too. She's a good performer, and she's also a trained worker too. Yeah, I think we're gonna see that. I think we'll probably see that at Bound for Glory. We'll probably see Gia and Tess at Bound for Glory. Yeah, Ali's really come in, like step back into his own, or I shouldn't say step back into his own, but come in, like basically shown what he can do. You know, since coming to TNA and just doing his thing.
Weighing in at 198 pounds, he is the TNA X Division Champion, Leon Slater.
2 weeks ago, live right here in Baltimore at Emerge.
That's a good point. Good point, Sonic.
Leon Slater stole the show to kick off the show at Emerge, and Slater successfully defending the X Division Championship against Cedric Alexander. It was after Emergence.
Yep. Yeah, but he also had it earlier in the show too. We already can't. Yeah, but the thing is, he appeared earlier with it, so it's already been counted. So I forgot the Hardys have some I forgot to count. So we were at 6 before when we had then Hardys came out. Yeah, I totally forgot with the Hardys. I know they got the. Do they have the fourth rope belts with them? Okay, yes they do. So that's 10 belts. 10 belts. All right. Yeah, we are at 10 belts right now. Travis Williams, I can't say for sure. Or Trick Williams. I mean Trick Williams, yes. Yeah, that dude's tremendous.
October 12th, live on pay-per-view at TNA Plus in Lowell, Massachusetts at Bound for Glory.
Absolute legends of tag team wrestling, put it on the map for an entire new generation and beyond. And look, the game as TNA World Tag Team Champions.
So that is all TNA belts accounted for, plus the fourth rope tag belts.
This is a similar test that the Hardys withstood at Emergence. Remember the youth, speed, and athleticism that Byron Reed and Zachary Wentz of the Rascals presented at Emergence, challenging.
Off the bat, I mean, Leon Slater, not that he's hesitating at this moment, but didn't jump right on Jeff Hardy. Good. There was, which I hope does not necessarily continue.
Yes, I think he's pretty good. In fact, if you get a chance, go watch the segment from a couple weeks ago where he got kicked out of First Class and replaced with Rich Swann. Like, I thought he cut a good promo on that. I have not seen the Sonic. What's going on now? Here's the thing, Disco does. Russo actually said this best about Disco. Disco does shit he thinks is funny and he finds entertaining, and doesn't really think about the consequences of it. Because he thinks it's funny, he does it because it entertains him, and doesn't really think about the consequences of his actions. He just thinks it's funny.
Team offense by the Hardy. Matchup is just getting started. Alexander and Slater against the Hardys on Impact.
Slater here in this tag match, taking it to the people who've really taken him under their wing in this game, especially here in TNA, the Hardys.
Disco's I forgot when it was, but he said he will intentionally throw stuff out, just throw tweets out, just to get people to rage react. And it said sometimes it's I think he says sometimes it's for content for the show.
If Slater didn't have the relationship with the Hardys that he does, would he have gone after a potentially injured body part?
That's Disco thinking that that's funny, but not really thinking about the big picture and how that affects things other than him getting a laugh. Yes, she is.
And it's funny that Leon Slater has to do the opposite of what I was just talking about with Cedric Alexander. Somebody who wasn't necessarily his friend, but was literally an opponent weeks ago. A very vicious opponent in that title match for the X Division. Aside to be his teammate, just like he has to put his friendship with the Hardys aside and be their opponent.
Cedric Alexander in the main event of Impact the night.
Yeah, I agree. There is some fat that needs to be trimmed on this roster.
So far, no malice between.
Goals, similar styles in pro wrestling.
Get me Disco Stew, pal.
Why they're ready to write one last chapter with Team 3D. Come bound for glory.
Disco Stew, don't advertise.
Professional wrestling has to offer.
No doubt about it. Prime Cedric Alexander. Trying a new chapter for himself here in TNA wrestling.
Drop kick right to the neck. Here's the cover and a kick out. Alexander, a former tag team, former cruiserweight champion in WWE once upon a time. Leon Slater, the reigning X Division
Oh, nice.
champion, into the frame.
He's become one of the better workers on the roster too.
Holding himself back a little bit, even if he doesn't want to admit it. I can see it a little bit in his body language. You can see it on his face.
Damn, commercial break again. Guess we're becoming a lot more like WWE, pal. All right, see what's going on in X-Land. Oh, bro, I just saw the trailer for the new South Park. Bro, they did Tally Dirty again. Like, literally, they did Tally Dirty again. Damn you, why you do this to Tally? Nothing really. Oh, if anything, he actually Disco quote tweeted Jeff of that clip where of the mathematician clip of the latest castrating the marks, the mathematician clip, the one that you had sent in. He quote tweeted Jeff's tweet airing that video and said everybody needs to see this or something to that effect, basically putting it over. Well, looks like they did it to him again. Except now he's in the devil's hands. He's in Satan's hands now, unfortunately. Dude, I'm wondering if WWE is kind of using TNA as kind of like a thing of, okay, you want to do your creative idea? No problem, but you're not going to do it on our show. We'll make the call to TNA. You'll go over there. You'll do it over there. And if it gets over there, okay, then we'll bring it in. AJ Francis seems like a guy who's doing well with that. Mustafa Ali seems to be doing very well with that. I'm sure what's going on right now with Indy Hartwell and Mara Sade.
This is our main event. As the TNA World Tag Team Champions, the Hardys, are facing the reigning X Division champ, Leon Slater and Cedric Alexander.
Oh, as well as Cedric Alexander, him too.
Down goes Slater.
Now there's an opening for Jeff Hardy.
The Hardys have mentored Leon. All four of these men wanted this matchup. And what an encounter it's been so far. Matt Hardy to meet Cedric Alexander.
Now just pummeling Alexander. Saying this whole match, it's just about the match. It's not about your friendship, about your mentorship and what have you.
Side effects.
Yeah, in that vein, it kind of is. That's actually, yeah, that's a good comparison to make. Yeah, they're kind of treating, yeah, WWE's kind of treating TNA like ECW 98. All right, send some guys down to get seasoning, get better, and try something out and see if it gets over. Really? I did not know that. Okay. That's the first I'm hearing about that. Ooh. I thought they could have legit fucked up his knee, but I'm sure they probably worked it in a way.
Came off the top rope there, favoring his knee. Cedric Alexander wisely going after that. Oh, wait.
Slater was going up top trying to get ready to deliver offense. Matt Hardy felt it coming. Used Cedric Alexander as a weapon.
And very, very, very smart from the Hardys. What makes them champions.
Going for the twist of fate. And a point twist.
Beautifully done.
Splash by Jeff. Tucks the arm, the cover. Oh, there's Leon Slater to break it up.
Withall from Slater on that one. Great timing.
Oh, kick right to the back of the neck. Slater trying to get Cedric Alexander in position for a tag. Smart tag team wrestling.
Absolutely. Drag your partner over to your corner. Get in. This is great work so far from Alexander and Slater.
You can feel Slater putting the emotions to the side, focusing on. Gonna be time for the Swan Time 450 on Jeff Hardy of all people. Going for it.
Oh, nice.
Hardy rolled out of the way. Matt Hardy went for the twist of fate. No.
Countered into the twist. Looking for twist of Slate, not to be.
Oh, maybe the block twist. Wait a minute. Twist of Slate.
What a counter.
Give me the cock center, pal.
Slater at the end.
10 belts.
Well, after everything he's been through with the Hardys, it makes sense, but my God, I didn't realize it would come off like this.
Slater and Alexander might pull this thing off. A tag made by Alexander.
Slater, looking to hit what needs to be hit here.
Jeff Hardy's down. Went for the Swan Top 450, nobody home.
Good movement, good timing by Jeff Hardy there.
Yes, sir.
Slater sent to the outside by Matt Hardy. Remember, Alexander attacked himself.
Ooh, I like this finish.
Slater just went flying. There's a flatliner. Cover and a kick.
All right, no, we're not at the finish yet. Okay, I like that spot. I like that blind tag spot. The only problem was that the referee didn't start counting, Leon out. But again, he couldn't because he's on the top rope, so it was all good. Gotcha. It's basically like, here's a second chance. And if you use it rightly, you're coming back. Which he eventually did in 2001.
Here are your winners, the TNA World Tag Team Champions, Matt, Jeff, the Hardys.
A hell of an effort from Slater and Alex.
Some of the crowd shots of these dudes doing the Hardys dance.
The legends, the TNA World Tag Team Champions.
Yeah, it did help that he knew some people in high places he could call in favors to. That did help him a little bit. One of those people he ended up forming a tag team with. Yo, you dealing with the X Factor.
Some of the best of two different generations here, applying their craft at the highest level. You love to see.
For real, they are Final Boss. And funny enough, the Hardys theme it's literally stock music that the WWE just started using, just like royalty-free stock music. But it's the Hardys that made it iconic.
Tonight, Trick Williams has summoned his lawyer to the arena, and we understand Trick and his lawyer will address the situation with the TNA World Title and Mike Santana next in the Impact Zone.
All right, so we got an in-ring for our final segment. Whoop, whoop. Yep, exactly. And throw Al Snow in there, too. It's the Hardy Boys. I'll never forget their double team finisher either, because it was so just like, I just found it so cheesy. It was a double spin kick, and where their ankles like they'd hit double spin kick on the dude, where their ankles like would cross like this, and it's called X marks the spot. Three Ds with hard dicks at the cock center, pal. Let's go on in X-Land now. Our final trip there. All right, so apparently also the hunt for Red October just became a reality. Cool, all right.
TNA Wrestling is on the path to Bound for Glory in the greater Boston area, Lowell, Massachusetts. On Sunday, October 12th, for TNA's biggest event of the year. You can get your tickets now via TNAWrestling.com for Bound for Glory. Thursday.
Live edition of TNA Impact. The new TNA Knockouts World Champion Ash by Elegance will be in the Impact Zone. Now atop the Knockouts division, what's next for the Elegance brand? The wanted man, Nick Nemeth, returns to TNA Wrestling. Plus, Jody Threat battles Indy Hartwell and Danny Luna for a future shot at the TNA Knockouts World title. And the Great Hands and Tasha Steelz clash with Mara Sade and the TNA World Tag Team Champions, the Hardys.
I'm gonna teach you a little something. I can be.
TNA Impact Live, Thursday at 8 Eastern.
Oh, that is next week here on TNA Impact Live in Minneapolis, Minnesota. But tonight,
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I heard.
Trick Williams and his lawyer are in the crosshairs.
That would have been a great idea, actually.
The TNA World Champion, Trick
Well, Terminators is pretty much incubating right now. Like that, it's happening. It's just kind of in the incubator at the moment. Jurassic Park, we're pretty damn close.
And listen to me, I was brutally attacked. Y'all saw what just happened. Mike Santana, he put his hands to me after the bell. And that ain't right, I ain't going for that. And a lot of y'all out here, y'all cheer for Mike Santana. These are unsafe and unfit working conditions. Now, according to my contract, I don't gotta defend this title for a long time. Approximately 50 days, I don't have to defend this. So I got 50 days before I have to defend this title. If y'all got a problem, don't take it up with me, take it up with my lawyer.
Well, I know somebody who just might do that. The director of authority is in the building. He's on the case.
Trick Williams has been
I like this. Good stuff, Val.
TNA management trying to make another TNA World title match. Specifically, Santino trying to give Mike Santana another shot at Trick and bringing back our world title.
Tricky. You think you're so smart guy, huh? 50 days, huh? Let me do the mathematica for you, make some calculations, okay? August 15 was the last defense, right? Okay, hold on. Just give me a second here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Carry the 2. 27. 10, 41. That's over 50 days. 50 days for what? That's over 50 days.
He really is.
Bound for Glory on October 12th, where you will defend the TNA World Championship.
Mr. Morella. You will silence your voice when my client, TNA World Champion Trick Williams, is speaking.
Okay, this dude's obviously a worker, some indie worker they pulled in, because he's cutting a straight up wrestler promo.
He is under no obligation.
Give me Santino math, pal. Yeah, it's the good kind of bad acting. Yeah, get me goofy lawyer, pal.
What about Bound for Glory? What was Santana Morella going to say? There's a lot more to this story.
So obviously they're building the live show next week, which is smart. Because obviously they're going to see the official announce. I'm guessing they're going to do the official announcement for Bound for Glory next week. Yeah, and he's a good dude to have here. Santino's always been good people. He put pal whoop whoop. Yes, he did. And dude, they've done some fun stuff on TNA because they've had her be. They actually made her the like the official NXT TNA liaison, and they purposely put her and Santino on camera together. Great stuff. Like they do great stuff together. To be fair, the old school, like the Attitude Era fan in me was kind of like, I'd like that. That'd be a good pop. That'd be a good spot to have him come for, like, just a quick nostalgia pop. Right, and it got over what it needed to. Yeah. you got your business done in like 5 minutes. Didn't need to go 23. Nah, I wish it was. That'd have been awesome. All right, and that is it for at least this show. Party will still continue tonight. I'll get back to that in a second. Tomorrow we got the SmackDown watch along, or it's gonna be a SmackDown a late start watch along. No belt count. Saturday we got the Smack Attack, and then we got HMG After Dark. Still not sure what we're doing for that. And then Sunday we got The Wreckage, and then I'm not sure what that day is going to entail. If they're going to do a live watch along of Clash in Paris, then we'll be doing HMG After Dark. If not, it will be a replay watch along of Clash in Paris on Sunday. And then Monday Locker Room, Raw watch along. Impact Attack Tuesday, We Like It Raw. A Show, Late Start NXT watch along. Wednesday, the Wednesday Locker Room, and Next Level Wrestling review. And then AEW Dynamite watch along. But as far as tonight goes, in about 10-15 minutes, party continues over on twitch.tv/LG Brandon Whoop Whoop. Got some SNES, NES gaming, Sega Genesis gaming, karaoke. It's going to be some good times, pal. Hope to see you over there. If not, hope to catch on some of the other shows. Until then, have a great rest of your night. Have a great rest of your week. Have a great rest of your weekend. Much love. Whoop, whoop. Bearcats in the house. Yeah, pal.